Hey everyone, welcome back to Rich Map, the place where we turn global chaos into financial clarity. Right now, the world is watching something unfold that most people thought would never actually happen. Direct military confrontation between the United States and Iran. And while the news is flooded with politics and military strategy, nobody is talking about what this means for your money. That's exactly what we're going to break down today. So stay with me until the end, because the last part could genuinely change how you position yourself. Let's start with oil, because that's where this whole thing hits the global economy like a freight train. Iran sits at the edge of the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow strip of water through which nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes. The moment military tensions escalate in that region, oil traders panic. And panic means prices spike. We're already seeing Brent crude push aggressively upward. And if that strait gets disrupted, oil could shoot past $120, maybe even $150 a barrel. What does that mean for you? It means everything gets more expensive. Gasoline, groceries, airline tickets, manufacturing costs, all of it goes up. Now here's what's interesting from an investment perspective. When oil spikes, energy stocks tend to explode. Companies like ExxonMobil, Chevron, and Halliburton historically see massive gains during Middle East conflicts. Defense contractors are another massive winner. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman. These companies see their stock prices surge. Investors pull out of risky assets and run toward safety. And that brings us to the safe havens. Gold is already climbing. The US dollar, believe it or not, also strengthens during global uncertainty because the world still treats it as the reserve currency. Now let's talk about inflation, because this war is landing on top of an economy that's already wrestling with stubborn price pressures. Higher oil prices feeding into an already inflation-sensitive environment is like pouring gasoline on a fire. The Federal Reserve is going to face an absolutely brutal dilemma. Do they cut rates or do they hold firm? Here's what the smart money is doing. They are diversifying into commodities, rotating into energy and defense, and holding some gold. The market will overreact. It always does. And that overreaction creates opportunity for people who are prepared and not emotional. The biggest mistake you can make right now is doing nothing, or making impulsive decisions driven by fear. History shows us that wars, as devastating as they are, tend to create some of the most significant wealth-building windows. Review your portfolio today and check your exposure. Consider adding a small allocation to gold or a commodity ETF as a hedge. Keep some dry powder, some cash ready, because volatility creates entry points that don't come around often. If this video gave you value, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Rich Map if you haven't already. Stay sharp, stay smart, and keep building your Rich Map. I'll see you in the next one.